create a negative, we start with a laser printed vellum original. Setup is done in any desktop publishing or graphics software, then laser printed to vellum. If the software allows you to, we recommend printing in reverse. Then the vellum can be placed face down on the emulsion side of the reversing film for the best possible quality negative. Open the exposure drawer and remove the glass plate. Place the reversing film emulsion side up on the foam pad. The vellum is then placed printed side face down on top of the negative, and the glass is placed on top and clamped down. Close the drawer, and making sure that the selector switch is set for exposure, set the timer for 1 minute and press start. Here we'll see another angle on the process. At the conclusion of the exposure time, the timer will beep. Open the drawer and remove the glass, vellum, and film. Set the vellum aside and place the negative in a shallow pan. The developer is sprayed on and allowed to sit for about a minute. During that time, the developer will dissolve the unexposed portion of the emulsion. Wipe the film gently with a soft cotton pad to remove the unexposed emulsion. If necessary, apply a little more developer and wipe again to make sure that the desired areas of the negative are clear. Next, the negative should be rinsed in running water, blotted, and allowed to dry thoroughly. Once the negative is dry, it's brought back to the exposure unit and used to expose the metal-backed photopolymer plate. Again, open the drawer and remove the glass. Remove a piece of the photopolymer plate material from its plastic pouch. The polymer has a protective plastic overlay that should be removed and discarded. Place the plate material on the exposure pad and put the negative reverse reading emulsion side down on top of the plate. Replace the glass and clamp down. Close the drawer and set the timer for 5 minutes. Press start. Again, we see another angle on the process. At the end of the exposure cycle, the timer will again beep. Open the drawer, release the clamps and remove the glass, and remove the negative and take the plate for the washout step. The photopolymer plate is washed in a sink with warm water and a scrub brush. No detergent is required. Washout should take about 5 minutes. Allow the warm water to flow over the plate as you scrub, turning the plate often for a thorough and even washout. Wash away all of the unexposed photopolymer material down to the metal backing. Once the material is completely washed out so that only the imprinting parts of the die remain, the plate is ready for drying. Place the washed out plate in the drying oven, the lower drawer of the unit. Set the selector switch to the drying position, set the timer for 40 minutes and press start. The temperature should be set to 190 degrees. At the conclusion of the drying cycle, carefully remove the plate from the dryer. It may be necessary to use gloves or a cloth as the plate and machine will be hot. Put the plate back in the upper drawer on top of the glass plate. Set the selector switch to exposure and set the timer to 4 minutes for the post-exposure step. Press Start. At the conclusion of the 4 minutes, the die is ready for hot stamping with your Phase 2 hot stamp machine. Feel free to contact Jackson Marking Products with any questions or concerns by phone at 800-782-6722, fax at 800-782-6732, or by email at jmp@rubber-stamp.com.